by doing nothing. I think the main thing they should do is monitor how they access things, right? So that's not only platforms that they think are secure already that they're accessing, their standard business tools, which are probably now cloud-based services, but even the basic things like their own email, their own machine, their own device, their own mobile, and tablet even, right? So access is really one of the easiest mechanisms that if your access is compromised, then you can pretty much, attackers can gain access to everything, right? Email is the largest file repository in your business probably, right? Your email, your inbox, right? Or if you just make it really easy to log into it without the appropriate access control, then you're basically just handing the keys over to someone. I would say the first thing I would check is how many computers are unlocked that are unattended, right? So that's probably the first thing, because that demonstrates how the organisation takes security awareness, training and empowerment of their staff. So if all staff are demonstrating basic cyber hygiene principles, my default thought process would be, this is an organisation that takes security seriously and have communicated that to their staff, even just 20 of them. If there's machines that are sort of open, people are just random walking around, taking coffee, gas bagging, and it's easy for someone just to walk into the building, into the organisation and get access to something, then I'd feel, okay, there's a high level of risk here in terms of how they take security. Most unhinged security policy I've ever seen in the wild is probably like a 50-pager, lots of motherhood, waffly stuff that even a cybersecurity expert, when reading, would go, I don't even understand what this is or how to apply it. So I think good cyber policy and standards isn't predicated by the quantity of pages or words. It's about how simplistic it is to pragmatically implement it and then monitor that it's successful.
Sticky notes with your passwords on it. Seen that.
I'd say the sophistication and ease at which attackers are able to scale. They're employing all the same automation and AI, and so far from having fleets of people having to trawl through and do things manually, they're doing it automatically. So the idea that you can be too small to attack is gone, because they're not specifically looking for organisations, they're just automatically trailing the web and finding them.
Yeah. To add to that as well, the whole premise of, I'm too small to get hacked, is completely out the door now. So you've got these attackers who are out there with phishing nets, bots that are going out and attacking people. It's now not just casting a line. So there's a lot more scale to their operations.
Yeah, I'd say the one big change in that, and it's been great for adopting these cloud services, they inherently are a more secure place to operate and put data and connect from. But it's also changed the perimeter. The traditional physical barriers have gone, because now the identity, your username and password, is what protects the keys to the kingdom. So if you're operating in the cloud, if those credentials are compromised, they have full access to everything. They've effectively got the garage remote front door keys, and they've got your schedule that you're away for the next 3 weeks, and they can run wild inside. So that's probably the biggest, the scary one is identity becomes that barrier. What people aren't turning on, still not enough with multi-factor authentication. Not enough organisations have got that. And not taking simple precautions around, minimising their blast radius. So if they do get an attack, it's limited to as few people or as few things as possible. And that means not sticking all your stuff in the one place, having open access to it, so that you take a couple of basic controls and limit your exposure.
Turn on MFA.
Excellent. I'll add to it. Every small business should look to getting certified against the SMB 1001. Simple way to step into it, get them predictable controls, and drastically lift their cyber protections.